Hello and welcome to Doing Business in Rwanda. My name is Mugisha. Now, 20 years since Rwanda Revenue Authority was established, the taxman has made momentous contributions to the country's economy. According to official statistics, in 1998, tax collections were a paltry 62.8 billion Rwandan francs, contributing to 36.3% to the national budget that was about 173.2 billion Rwandan francs. But this has since grown to 58.3% of the total budget, worth 2,115.4 billion Rwandan francs to date. On this episode, we take a deep dive into matters taxation in the country. This is Doing Business in Rwanda. The year 2018 saw Rwanda Revenue Authority turn 20 years of operation. The taxman, which started in 1998, is charged with enforcing, assessing, collecting, and accounting for various taxes imposed in the country. Tremendous progress was made throughout the 20 years period, attested by the fact that the biggest chunk of the country's budget, amounting to over 60%, is currently raised domestically, thanks in big part to strong tax collection mechanisms.
I think it has been a journey of great improvement. If you see where Rwanda Revenue was 20 years back and the changes that have happened in this period, it is truly amazing. I was looking at the numbers. In 1997, when Rwanda Revenue was established, I think the contribution of taxes to the national budget was about 36%, which meant that the country highly depended on foreign aid. And as we speak today, the reporting for 2018 is 58%. So in terms of growth, you can see how much change has happened. And that is not only in tangible numbers to see that we are a bit more independent as a country and less dependent on aid due to the increasing tax contribution, but in form of service delivery.
It's a privilege to work in this country. And today, when we heard the Commissioner General speaking that they have achieved a target of 1,250 billion Rwanda franc in terms of collecting taxes, that's a wonderful target, a wonderful thing to happen. That's when people are very honest, people are paying their taxes, and that is how this money is being utilized for the development of the economy. And it's admirable to see where Rwanda is today. Hats off to Rwanda.
Efficient tax collection is deemed critical as the country seeks to become a middle-income economy by 2020 and moves towards economic self-reliance. To enhance tax collection in the country, the taxman put in place various mechanisms spearheaded by adoption of technology systems. The year 2013 saw electronic billing machines introduced with the aim to improve VAT, or value-added tax, compliance and to reduce the cost of doing business in Rwanda. After 5 years in function, the electronic billing machines were replaced with an upgraded software-based system, which is slated to have been rolled out by June 2019.
Since 2013 in Rwanda, we have had the electronic billing machines provided as physical devices with an inclusion of firmware in those devices. But with time, we've realized that the provision of these physical solutions came with a lot of technical difficulties. So we've moved on with the changes that are happening in technology and the evolution of technology. We are now moving on towards more software-based solutions. By doing that, we are trying also to reduce the imprint on the environment. Instead of having to work with 2 or 3 devices, physical devices, electronic devices such as a computer, payment point-of-sale device, and an EBM device, now at least the EBM device will be changed into a software installed on the computer that our taxpayers generally already have on their desktop. So that reduces also what they have in front of them. But there are many more advantages to this. The solution as it comes has, as we said, is an upgraded version, and it has many more functionalities than the initial EBM devices that was provided.
By introducing this new system, we think that first, it will help in compliance, monitoring. This is one. Two, it will also help taxpayers to comply with their requirements. I'm saying here, by using this EBM version 2, it is really easy for them, one, to control their goods, their stock, and when the time comes for the filing, they have all data so they can also comply without any difficulty. And then also, it also helps us to conduct some audits, especially when you want to refund VAT. So this will especially help RRA to make a kind of follow-up of compliance regarding to the taxpayers.
Although the use of electronic billing machines saw value-added tax performance improve from 110.5 billion rand in francs in 2013 to 220.2 billion francs in 2017, the newer version is expected to be even more efficient. Taxpayers welcome the new system, which they say is friendlier than the old one.
This is a very nice system because apart from that part of tax, you can see like it will organize also the business. Because remember, you will be entering your items and your customers and your suppliers and your stock. So you will be able to know how your business is running, you see. So that part, I can say that is not only a system that will produce only an invoice or for tax purpose, but it's a full system. By the way, I call it a small ERP system that will help business to manage very well the business.
We've been using the old version, which I can call version 1, and this system has been brought the problems of crashing. Yeah, you find like it's manual, and as we know, the vision of Rwanda, it is going through, they are transforming from manual things to digital. So I found that this system of version 2, it has brought so many solutions regarding the crashing system, the crashing system of the old system. So this system, it is online. Whenever you declare or you want to declare your sales, you go to online, then you download the annexures. But yet you have accounting records you did when you're producing the invoices to the customers. So you find the reconciliation of online system, the online transactions through annexures, and the manual system that you have done in your office, plus the accounting system through the banks. You find that they are reconciled easily. And the next thing, it is in terms of the cost. We found that these old systems are very expensive. You can buy an ABM machine for 200,000 Rwandan francs. But see, this system is free, it is easier and convenience to both.
Apart from the electronic billing machine, Rwanda Revenue Authority came up with other technological solutions, among them the electronic cargo tracking system, which was put in place in conjunction with Trademark East Africa. The system is designed to reduce transit time, enhance cargo safety, and help traders to better predict arrival of goods and ultimately cut the cost of shipping.
We also have one we call e-tax. This also is used by the taxpayers, especially for filing, for paying. As you know, we now have what you call a mobile declaration. It means that for these small taxpayers, they can file using their telephones and pay their taxes using their telephone. So this is also another solution we have for the domestic. We also have for the customs what we call the single window system. I think you know about it. And recently we also introduced what we call a cargo tracking system. This is also an electronic system by which we can track any goods from Mombasa or from Dar es Salaam, from any port to Rwanda. So we can now track goods when they are coming from the port or when they are leaving Rwanda to the port.
According to taxpayers, technology has been substantial in streamlining the tax environment in the country.
The system what they have put in place is very good because as you say that previously people were standing in long queues to pay taxes. Today it is online, so it has become very, very convenient, for us also, and I think it's great. It's superb, all the system and how they work, and they're very helpful. Any department you go for, they're very cooperative, they're very helpful. So it speaks volume of the department itself.
In the form of how Rwanda Revenue offers service to us who are actually the taxpayer. The contribution of technology on how service is delivered, on how quickly we are able to pay our taxes thanks to the technological advancements that have happened over the years. So I can truly say that the journey has been remarkable.
In efforts to encourage tax compliance and boost revenue collection in the country, Rwanda Revenue Authority organizes Tax Appreciation Day to recognize the best taxpayers. The exercise, held every year, is credited with not only improving compliance, but also recognized as a crucial strategy as the country strives to self-reliance.
It means a lot to us to have this recognition because we not only offer a service as a commercial activity, if I can call it that, but also to give our contribution into seeing the service industry evolving in Rwanda, especially in our area of specialization, aviation services. We are actually honored to be recognized for the input we are having, not only in terms of service delivery, but in form of the contribution we are making to the country's development. As a corporate citizen, it is a great honor for us as NAS to be partaking in the journey of development for Rwanda. So I must say it is a big honor, and we are very excited and happy about this award. Rwanda Revenue has done a remarkable job in mobilization and awareness about tax, basically tax education. From the way they have actually positioned the mission and the statement, the way they communicate to the public why tax payment is important, I think it has played a great role in tax compliance. 20 years back, when Rwanda Revenue just started, there's a lot of information that consumers and all the masses did not have. So thanks to the awareness and the continued push, people have become conscious of what taxes can do to our country. And when you are actually able to translate this communication into tangible things you see every day, you're actually motivated to pay your tax.
Allow us to leave it right there. For more, be sure to leave us an email on dbir@abn360.com or tweet us directly at dbirwanda, my personal handle at Galware4. My name is Mugisha, and from the entire Doing Business in Rwanda team, thank you very much for watching.